Hey, what's up, guys? Thanks for joining me. Welcome to the channel. My name is Ken. This is going to be a reading for Taurus for May. If you guys like the video and it resonates with you, make sure you shoot me a like, share, and subscribe. If you guys want to donate to the channel, there's going to be a Cash App and a Venmo link. If you guys want to book a personal reading, there's going to be a description down below. Just send me an email. So it feels like in the recent past, some of you guys have made some progress forward. Feels like steps in the right direction. It feels like a rite of passage. Maybe there were some things that you know needed to change, and you took the steps to make it happen. I'm seeing this leads you into a place of emotional fulfillment. I'm seeing that now you're more focused. This is leaving you in a more focused energy. It feels like there's still some imbalances in your life, something you need to call judgment on, something you need to make a decision on. I'm looking at the Judgment card and the High Priestess. It feels like in the recent past there was some delay to your advancement because there was some decisions that you needed to make. I'm seeing that there was some imbalance in your manifestations. They were unstable. Yeah, this feels like something you know needed to change. Maybe you got some information. I'm seeing that you've been told what needs to change and what needed to take place. And I'm still seeing there being a refusal of making the progress. I'm looking at a 10. I'm looking at a 5 on the Magician and a 5 on the Ace of Swords inverted. So it feels like there's some loss and conflict, and it's something that's kind of been keeping you stuck in place. This feels like something behind the scenes, something that maybe you're not aware of. You are aware of it, but it feels like there's some disconnection in between you making the decision and the understanding of why it's happening and why you're not moving forward. It's still causing an imbalance in your life. There's still something that's imbalanced. Because you're not accepting, because you're refusing a spiritual gift, because there's something that you know needs to change. It feels like your progress is being delayed. I'm looking at the King of Wands inverted and it just fell down the crack. It feels like there's an opportunity coming up soon, and if you don't make change, that you're gonna miss this opportunity. Now I'm looking in the current future. If you make the change in your life, I'm looking at the King of Cups and I'm looking at the Knight of Wands. It feels like once you make this decision to change, it feels like you're leveling up. I'm seeing you leveling up and moving forward, making forward progress. I'm looking at 2 people involved in working on a project. We'll go there. Go forward. You need to make sure you're trusting the creative process. Stop doubting yourself. Stop worrying about whether the project's going to work out or how are you going to get to this elevated position in life. You're just working through it. It's just something that you have to work through in order to build an understanding through experience. I was just thinking in my mind, it feels like you're in the perfect place. You're in the right place at the right time. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. So if you're feeling like you're not, know that you are. I feel like this is you like worrying about like where you're supposed to be, maybe looking at others and comparing yourself to others, trying to understand why hasn't your thing happened yet. I'm seeing that's about to change. I'm looking at Leo energy coming out next to Pisces. So it feels like the emotional space is still what's holding you back. It feels like something emotional. There's going to be a breakthrough that once you let go of what you're holding on to, whether this is a behavior pattern or an addiction or something that you know needs to change. Because I'm seeing that you have all the backing there to create what it is that you want, but it's yourself that's, again, it's yourself holding holding yourself in place, kind of pinned down by your thoughts, by the way you view the world. I'm seeing that there's a change in perspective that's needed for you to move to an elevated position, for you to make progress forward. Something that you're looking at incorrectly. I'm seeing an imbalance. You need to push yourself forward. It feels like you're not pushing yourself hard enough, and it's also you being closed off to understandings of doing something you're trying to work on, maybe doing it a different way. Make sure you're being mindful to be open to the path. I'm seeing in the near future there's a redistribution of wealth, a balancing of wealth in between you and your partner, or you and your family members. I'm seeing that there might be an imbalance right now in your love life, or this might be your personal life, and I'm seeing that once you make these decisions to move forward and you start balancing out reciprocity between you and your partner, or whether this is you and your child, or whatever the relationship is, once some balance comes to that relationship, then you're going to make some more progress forward. And this is something that you've already been told that this needs to change. You know what it is. This is something that's definitely in the conscious mind, definitely in the sun. When you make this change, it's almost like I'm seeing you like branch out into so many different areas of your life that you're going to start being more prosperous from. It's like this one thing is like holding you back in so many different ways. It doesn't feel like you can see everything that's going on. It feels like you know you're being held back, but you can't see like exactly everything. I'm seeing that maybe there's like an angel or a guide that you need to be working with that can give you an elevated position and understanding about what you're going through. Definitely turn to the spirit world. I'm seeing that until you make this decision to change what it is you know need to change, there's not going to be any progress forward. This is a rite of passage that's coming in inverted. So if you're feeling stuck and stagnant along the path, it feels like this change has to take place for you to make advancements to move forward. Feels like there's some illusions about the home life, about the family. Maybe this is the way things are being distributed between you and the family members. This is also about lack in the household, lack of money, lack of progress forward. Maybe some of you guys are having financial issues and it's affecting some of your family members. I'm seeing that you need to hit the fucking gas and trying to find a new way to make money, a new revenue stream, some way you can increase your finances. I'm seeing that there's something that you want to build, some kind of progress that you want to make to move forward, but it feels like something emotional from the past that you experienced is still holding you back. This could be a behavior pattern. This could be drugs, alcohol, cigarettes. This could be even like attaching yourself to people, a partner that you know when you should be single and working through your emotional issues. Or just be working through your emotional issues, not necessarily single, because I'm seeing that there's going to be an evolution in, once you do this, I'm seeing there may be a huge evolution in your partnership. Whatever kind of partnership you've got going on, there's going to be progress forward with that. I'm also looking at the moon. This is Pisces energy. It also feels like maybe there's still some things that are hidden about a relationship. Maybe this is like the love you're seeking for or the relationship that you're currently in. It feels like some of you guys need to be very mindful of the partner that you have, because it's been something that you've been given, something that's been you've been blessed with, something that you need to make sure you're cherishing, something that's divinely inspired and beautiful. It feels like there's some neglect in the love life. Make sure this is something that you're focused on. You're not putting your priorities in other places, so make sure this is like the number one thing that you could be focused on. Let's go to the past. What's going on? It's your inability to walk away. You're not walking away from something. There's something you need to walk away from it. It's keeping you stuck in place. All right, I'm looking at divine masculine and divine feminine counterparts. I'm looking at Aquarius. So this feels like something that when there's a balance brought to both your home life and your personal life on how what you're working through, I'm seeing that this is going to open up the doors for your finances to increase and for you to become in a place of stability. You're going to have a go forward on the project you're trying to work on. The manifestations that you need to be, that you're trying to make come to fruition. I'm seeing there be progress there. The wheel of fortune's coming out. Yeah. All right, gang. I'm going to end it there. If you guys like the reading, it resonated with you, and you want to get a personal, just shoot me a message. The link will be in the description. You guys have a blessed day and enjoy your immortality.